Hello Poke Hunters! Today we'll be looking at individual values, or IVs for short. We'll be teaching you what IVs are and how to calculate your Pokemon's IVs in a safe and accurate way. In Pokemon Go, each Pokemon has 3 basic attributes. Number 1, attack, which is how much damage a Pokemon can deal. Number 2 is defense, which is how much damage it can reduce. Number 3 is stamina, which is basically a Pokemon's HP. Now every Pokemon species has the same base stat. For example, one Pikachu will have the same base stat as every other Pikachu. However, each individual Pokemon is given an IV, and IVs can give a Pokemon an additional 0 to 15 points per stat, which gives us a grand total of 45 additional points through IVs. A few of you may be wondering if CPs and IVs mean the same thing. No, they don't. So if you can see here, we have Dodo number 1 and Dodo number 2 with a higher CP of 557 compared to Dodo number 1's 238. However, upon checking using the appraisal function from the newest update, we found out that Dodo number 1 has a higher average IV compared to Dodo number 2. What this means is, even if Dodo number 2 may have a higher CP now, in the end game, Dodo number 1 would come out stronger. So let's move on to learning how to calculate your Pokemon's IVs. To do this, we'll be making use of 2 websites. Number 1 is Poke Assistant, and number 2 is the Sylph Road. We'll be posting those links below so you guys can check them out after this video. We begin with the IV calculator of Poke Assistant. And we have Mr. Wartortle over here, and we'll be checking out his IVs. First things first, input Pokemon's name and CP, as well as HP. And dust here refers to how much Stardust it requires to power up the Pokemon 1 level up. So right now, Wartortle needs 4,500 Stardust to power him up, so I've input 4,500. Powered refers to if I've powered him up in the past, which I haven't, so I leave that as no. The next part asks for which attribute is highest. To do this, we'll be needing to appraise Wartortle. So I'm being told that the best attribute is HP. So we click on HP, but it does say also that it's equally matched by its attack as well as its defense. So we click all 3. This next part here is going to tell us the value of the highest attribute. So right now it says its stats are not out of the norm in my estimation. So we're going to go to this table over here, and it would mean that the highest value could be from 0 to 7. So we input 0 to 7 and we hit calculate. So there you have it. We have a Wartortle with 0 IVs. So we're gonna move to example number 2, and we have Magikarp over here. And we're just about to hit calculate. And we have 2 values. So if we have something like this, we're gonna want to go to the second website, which is the Sylph Road, and hit on their IV rater. Click on the species, which is Magikarp, and your trainer level, and mine is 31, so I hit 31. It's gonna ask you for the estimated Pokemon level, which we already got from the first website, which is 20. So we move it here, we move the bar to 20, and it also asks for the Pokemon CP, so that's 43, and the Pokemon's HP, which is 32. And we hit rate my Pokemon. So now we have values of attack plus defense equals 26 and stamina, which is 15. So we're gonna take that back to the first website and see what we got. So now both stamina are 15, but for this first one it says attack 13 plus defense 13 is 26, and it matches with what results we got from the second website. So there you have it. We have a Magikarp with 91% perfection. So let's move on to example number 3, which is Pikachu. And we just hit calculate and found 23 different possible combinations, but all of them say he's level 6. So we're gonna go to the second website again and try this out. We're gonna change him to Pikachu, number 25. And he is level 6, estimated Pokemon level 6, Pokemon CP 126, and Pokemon HP 26. It's a lot of 6s. We hit that rate, and now we know that his stamina is 12 and attack and defense is 8. So we go back to the first one, like we did last time. We look for stamina 12, and something that accumulates to 8. So we have this one over here, gives us Pikachu with 44%, and a second one over here which also gives us Pikachu with 44%, and another one here that says Pikachu is also at 44%. So we have Pikachu at 44% perfection. Let's move on to our last example. So right now what we're gonna do is look into a Pokemon that we powered up before. So if you didn't notice earlier, upon sliding the arc into position for the estimated Pokemon level, increments were in 0.5s, which is what happens when you do power up a Pokemon. Each time you power up a Pokemon, it levels up by 0.5. So right now, we generated Venusaur's possible combinations, and we got him at level 28.5, which is what we're gonna do now. 28.5. There you go. We're gonna hit his CP at 2057. And his HP at 124. And hit rate my Pokemon. So now we have our results. So we have a stamina of 15 and attack and defense total of 24. We take that back to our previous website, and we see something that matches. Right here, 12 attack, 12 defense versus 24, and 15 stamina. So it matches, and we now know that Venusaur here has an 86.7% perfection in terms of IV. There you have it. That is how you check out your Pokemon's IVs. We hope you learned something today. Please do like, share, and visit our page on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We will post everything below, and we hope to see you again. Happy hunting! Before you guys go, we have one last Poke tip. If you can see on the screen, all the Pokemon were nicknamed by their IVs using the nickname function. This could be very helpful if you're looking into which Pokemon to power up or even which Pokemon to evolve.